So I spent Tuesday night of my sex vacation throwing up in the bathroom.
You know what? That's proper. That's proper vacation getaway shit. You just want to get there and you're like, let's get relaxed.
Let's rave.
I am kind of dreading Pole Expo tonight because we're going to Pole Classic, the big pole dancer event, but it's open bar.
1, 2, 3.
Stand up, girl.
Not break the microphone.
Hey, what's up? I'm MJ.
And I'm Bree.
And we're just a couple of Vegas girls.
Living the not so Vegas life.
Yeah, but we're not regular Vegas girls.
We're cool Vegas girls. Kinda.
And this is the Keeping It Casual podcast,
where we talk about everything and nothing all at once. Let's do it.
I like when you sang it out.
Oh, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I love that stupid movie.
I shouldn't stick my gum in this slot machine. I don't have nowhere else to put it.
Just put it underneath your tongue.
You're going to put it underneath the slot machine table. No, I can't have it. It's driving me crazy.
Okay.
So you guys hear the ambiance? We brought you some ambiance for today's episode.
We are in a casino. We are at the Rio in front of the Comedy Cellar, actually.
Yeah, and it's actually Pole Expo. So we're down here. We figured let's record with some. We're a Vegas podcast. Let's give them some slot machine ambiance.
Let's give you guys some Vegas. Okay, so we just needed to catch up our lives because we both went on vacation.
Oh yeah, we haven't talked since my vacation or yours. Mine was more tame. So let's start with the fun stuff.
No, let's start with yours.
Start with the tame stuff. Okay, me and Vivs we headed down to California with a bunch of my girlfriends, and we all brought our kids, no husbands, and just the kids hung out. I hung out. It was really nice to get away. Huntington Beach, and
I love
my friend
it.
had a house near the beach, and it was it was so fabulous. And then I flew back home, and it was like a week leading up to Pole Expo, where of course we have our live podcast.
You're teaching.
I'm teaching one of my classes, Sexy Ladies.
Whoop, whoop.
Kids caught the stomach flu, so it was like all week when you're preparing for something huge of like puking all night. So
jeez,
my catch up is not as fun.
You got your hair done though.
I did get my hair done. Thank God. That was my excitement. But I didn't have time to get my hair done. I have time to prepare it and have the time to do. You know, sometimes when you put all of your things on your plate.
Yeah.
That was me. Like, I feel like we've got a year into the podcast. We know what we're doing. It's easy for us to prep it.
Yeah.
We get excited for guests. I don't know. It's on autopilot. So what do? Let's do a new project. And
Which
I'm
is fine.
Taking on a new adventure, but it's all too soon. I realized I had to take a second to pace myself because I didn't have any room for the kids to get sick or to get my hair done or to, I didn't have all those little things I wasn't planning for were just too much on top of all of my stuff. So
I understand.
I'm just trying to take a step back right now and chill and enjoy this weekend.
I get that. Okay, so I just got in from New Orleans. I've been up since 2:45 New Orleans time.
That's brutal. Yeah, 5:45.
12:45 Vegas time.
Oh, so you are...
I've been up since 2:45. So
you got no sympathy for me being up again last night, all night with the baby.
Well,
We're kind of on the same page.
I do, because it was my choice to take this flight, because I could have flown home last night, but I wanted to make the most of my trip, so I was like, I'll take a 5:45 a.m. flight.
Do you wish you would have done it differently, or no?
No.
The extra time was good.
No, I needed that extra time, and I'll tell you why when we get there.
Okay.
So I took a 5:45 a.m. flight, and the only problem I had with it, because a lot of the airline I flew Spirit. Oh, God.
I know. Can't recline your seats.
Yeah. It would have been fine if I just flew direct. It would have been a 3-hour flight. I could have came home, slept a little bit, whatever. No. This one had a 4-hour layover in Denver. So I have been from New Orleans to Denver to Vegas, and we did a live podcast at Pole Expo. I am very proud of myself and my time management today.
I'm excited. Tomorrow we're going to be going around to Pole Expo and talking to some of more of the vendors, going some one-on-one. Today we did a big podcast with participants.
Next week we're going to give you our live from Pole Expo episode, but we wanted to do a quick catch-up. So
yeah, because we have a lot planned. We
have a lot of shit going on. I was in New Orleans for a week. We left Monday night. We got to the hotel room probably about 1, and because New Orleans is very similar to Vegas, we went out on Bourbon Street.
Nice. I know. I saw you posting stories at 2 a.m. And Bree is rocking she likes to do the sexy beachy waves, but you've been rocking the straight look hair lately, and I'm fucking here for it.
My Morticia hair is what I'm calling it.
Not even. It's just a very sleek and sexy look.
Thank you.
I don't know. I want to straighten my hair. I have my J-Lo hair today.
I like your hair today.
I did my sexy clip-ins and like half up with big hoop earrings.
Yeah, I love it. So we're out there and we're like, let's go to a strip club.
Yes, you went to New Orleans strip club? Tell me.
Okay, well, we went.
Did you make it there?
We did. We went to Hustler.
Oh. What is it now? Is it all nude there, or is it only topless like Vegas?
It was topless at that Hustler club. I think they have some all nude clubs. I don't know. We were on Bourbon Street.
All nude club in Vegas, there's only one that you can drink at. That's
Palomino.
21 and over. Yeah. But otherwise, if it's all nude, it's only 18 and up.
Yeah, and they don't serve alcohol.
Which is so weird.
It's the weird liquor laws out here. And the Palomino just kept getting grandfathered in. Seriously. So we're at Hustler. It wasn't all nude because I know this for sure because they were serving alcohol, and I was trying to get drinks for us, and the bartender was ignoring me, and he was looking at the stage, and my travel companion, and he just was like, I looked at his face, and his face said it all, and then I turned around, and it was just a girl cleaning the pole, and I was like, okay, well, she's in something cute, so she'll probably do a good dance. No, it was amateur night. They were pulling girls up from the fucking audience.
Oh, God.
It was terrible.
What was the prize?
I don't know.
Like $500.
We didn't even get that far. My friend looked at me and he goes, do you want to go up there?
You're like, kind of? Sort of? I don't know.
I was like, can we just do this back in the hotel room? And he was like, please?
Oh, thank God. You're like, if I'm going to do an amateur night in New Orleans, it's going to be stand-up open mic night, not fucking amateur stripper shit.
Well, not that I care. Like, I just didn't want to take my titties out.
Yeah.
You know?
That's exactly. Enough said. Yeah.
It was just one of those times. I was like, I'll take them out for you. But, like, it was weird. It was a very small club. It was small. Like, we've seen Hustler Vegas.
Yeah.
We've seen all these big strip
clubs. They have like I don't know, is that an 80-foot pole?
They had one pole in the entire strip club. Just one pole in the middle of this tiny room. It was probably like the size of this foyer right here.
Híjole.
Yeah, I was just like, not impressed. I even looked at my friend and I was like, Vegas strip clubs are way better. And he was like, I would agree.
You always want to be excited to take your titties out. You want to be like, I want to get naked too. Like, you want to see those amateur bitches and be like, yeah, I'm next.
If I was like, I bet you if I was an amateur night hustler out here, I would have been like, okay.
Really? In your hometown?
I don't know about, well, you know what I mean? Like,
I did it because I moved here when I was 20. So I was like, that was probably the perfect time for me to just lose all inhibitions and just be like, I'm going to be a dancer. I don't give a shit.
I think I would definitely go. I don't know. I just think like if it was like I was out of town from somewhere else in Vegas on amateur night at this big ass strip club, like I would probably be like more down for it than like.
Yeah, you got to feel the energy. Like you're like, yeah,
the energy was like not great at all. I was just kind of like, ugh. And he was like, ugh.
Seize the moment, ladies. If you find the moment and you're feeling it, go for it.
That was when we got to New Orleans. Let me rewind, because I went to Psycho Vegas, this fucking crazy metal festival out here.
Is it Psycho or is that like rockabilly?
No.
God, that's the only music I can't
metal?
take it.
Okay, well the
rockabilly, psychobilly, and fucking country are probably my least favorite places you'll ever find me again.
Well, it was a metal festival. It was metal. There were bands like named Carcass and shit on this lineup. It was very like. And
the only people that do that right is like Slipknot. There's a very few bands that can actually like do a good.
I wanted to go because Bad Religion played one night. Weirdly,
Chris's first concert.
And then another night, the Misfits played, and it was the original fucking lineup of the Misfits, and I wanted to go so bad. So I have to thank my coworkers for hooking me up with some free press passes. That's what my travel companion. That's what we'll call him. My travel companion. He and his friends were in town for this metal festival. 3 days of fucking like crazy metal bands. And okay, so Saturday we were gonna go. Yeah, Saturday he was like, "Hey, I'm in town," blah blah blah, and I was like, "Okay, I know you're in town," but like Saturday I was like, "Let's do brunch." And he was like, okay. So we go to brunch, and he was like, well, what are your plans today? Because I know you're going to go see the Misfits at night. And I said, yeah. I got to go get my hair done. I got to do this. I got to do da-da-da-da-da-da. And he goes, so your hair is more important than hanging out with me? And I was like, you don't know how hard it is to get in with my hairdresser.
Very true. I love you, Alex. But also, you don't know how much I do not want to stick around and listen to this metal craziness. It's very extreme. Music, I can deal with a lot of it, but when it's so extreme, it's like...
Yeah. It was just kind of like... Yeah, we're good.
Thank you.
And he made me feel kind of bad, so I was like, fine, I'll change my appointment. I changed my fucking hair appointment.
Alex was with it? She had a space?
Yeah, I can't get in for a few more weeks, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
You've embraced a new look. I can't. Your hair looks amazing.
Thank you.
Loving it.
Okay, I guess. So we went to Park on Fremont. We had some good food. I had a few micheladas. So we're walking around. We're watching all these bands. I'm like enjoying this festival. And then he goes, "Can we go?" Like he's like, "I want to go get dinner." And I was like, "Okay." It's like, "Can we go to the buffet?" And I was like, "Oh
God,
no.
Nobody wants to go to. Look, there's a lot of buffets in Vegas. There's one in every casino, but no. Do locals ever want to go there? No.
And it was Mandalay Bay, so you knew it was going to be nicer.
I mean, it's going to be all right.
Yeah.
But buffets.
It was a buffet.
No, kill me now. Not worth it for the crab legs. Okay, it's not.
No, actually, I looked at the crab legs. It wasn't very. They didn't look very good.
Little scrawny legs.
I made a Caesar salad for my first course. I did some prime rib. I did some steak. Like I was like, I made the most of my $30.
I did
spent.
2 steaks. Yeah.
No, I did. I made the most of my $30, and they had fucking chocolate souffles there, like individual chocolate souffles. So I was all on that.
You know what? It's funny. We just left dinner, and Bree was like, we had like salads and micheladas.
I was like, I want a dessert.
How we do. She's like, I want a dessert. I was like, all right, we'll look. And we looked, and it was like, no. I would have gone coconut tres leches though, but I don't have the room in my this bod right
what
now.
We did was
not
fine.
Making room for it either.
What we did was fine. 'Cause the way this festival is set up is really fucking cool. So you get wristbanded, and like usually when you go to a music festival, you're in the venue or you're in the park or wherever the fuck it is.
And you can't leave because they don't want you bringing back in contraband and all the bullshit.
Exactly, but because it was at the Mandalay Bay and it was spread out over the beach stage, the event center stage, and the House of Blues stage, he had a room there, so we could just go up to his room. We could nap. We could fuck, which we did.
Napping and fucking. That's
it
how
was
Vegas.
good because you could just leave the venue, go upstairs, go to the room, party a little bit, do whatever. Yeah, I liked it. I really liked the way that festival was set up.
Yeah. Oh, I know. That's the best thing. I haven't been to a festival in forever. I'm actually looking forward to my favorite, hands down, favorite concert venue in Las Vegas is Mandalay Beach.
Yeah,
because it's sand, it's water, it's toes. So I'm looking forward to going next weekend. We already have a date night planned.
Yeah.
Revolution. Yeah. Chris loves them. I love them.
But what was really cool is his room was overlooking the Mandalay Bay Beach, all the pools and stuff. So we decided to, open up the blinds and overwatch everything and have sex up against the window.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
So, Mandalay Bay is really one of my favorites.
So then we flew into New Orleans.
All right, guys, it's MJ.
And Bree.
So it's time for our Keeping It Casual swag giveaway.
We give the swag giveaway the last Wednesday of every month, so be sure to rate and review us on Apple Podcasts.
That's right. And also follow us on Spotify and share with all your friends. Plus, we pop up giveaways on our Instagrams. You could have a chance to win if you share us in your stories.
Okay, so this month's winner, August, what are they winning, MJ?
They are winning 1 month unlimited classes at Pole Fitness Studio.
I'm actually really jealous of this. I want it too.
This is the bomb because with all the sexy, fun fitness you can do from boot camp to floor work to chair work to everything, it's really one of the best places you could be. So, and if you're in Vegas or you're not in Vegas, it's definitely a place to stop by and take a class when you're in town. So.
You guys, MJ and I aren't even getting this. We're just giving it to you.
I know.
Thanks to Fanya and Pole Fitness Studio.
That's right.
So this month's winner is Danny is Over It.
Oh, okay.
O.J. Simpson walks into a bar. No, it's not a setup for a joke. It's the beginning of a episode of Keeping It Casual, my new favorite podcast.
Oh my God, that was such a good one.
I love how real Bree and MJ are about hookups, about the ups and downs of being a real Vegas chick. How did I just discover this last week and there are already 56 episodes? I guess I know what I'm doing for the next month. Catching up. If you haven't subscribed to the Keeping It Casual podcast, why are you even dating?
Can she be our new
spokesperson?
Yes. Can you spread this word and put all that on a t-shirt? Thank you so much.
Thank you. You gave us a 5-star review.
Excellent. All right, Danny.
Thank you so much.
Go ahead and send us your name and information to feedback at Keeping It Casual podcast, and we will make sure to get you hooked up with all of the stuff. Pole
we
Fitness
look
Studio.
forward to hearing from you.
Woo-hoo.
Bye. And then Tuesday in New Orleans, we just kind of explored the city. We went on a ghost tour for dinner that night, and I got fucking drunk. It was bad. It was like I was drinking vodka waters,
Uh-huh.
and I was fine.
Oh, that's my cocktail.
And then the bartender decided,
matters.
the bartender was really hot, and I kept hitting on her. I was like, girl, you're hot. And then her boyfriend came, and she's like, my boyfriend and I have been taking shots. She's like, I'm going to do a round of shots for everybody.
Oh, that's what happens when you're drinking hard liquor and you start doing shots on top of that. 2 shots max or you're out.
We did 3 each.
Oh, yeah.
I was dead.
On top of your...
On top of my 3 vodka waters.
Oh, yeah, that's it. But that's easy to do. That is so easy to do because you're like, oh, 3 drinks is not bad. But when you have 1 shot, then 2 shots, then 3 shots, then you're like, I'm fucking fighting. I'm fighting everybody. That's
I don't
me.
remember getting back to the hotel room.
Oh.
He walked me. He took care of me. He walked me back. I don't remember the walk back to the hotel. However,
Then you wake up like cringing, like, what did I do?
No.
Say?
No.
Did
He
I
went
pee
into the
bed?
bathroom. He went into the bathroom and he like brushed his teeth and was getting ready. And I laid down in the bed and I started getting the spins.
Oh.
So I spent Tuesday night of my sex vacation throwing up in the bathroom.
You know what? That's proper. That's proper vacation getaway shit. You just want to get there and you're like, let's fucking relax.
I'm like, let's rave.
I am kind of dreading Pole Expo tonight because we're going to Pole Classic, the big pole dancer event. We already just crushed Pole Expo, but and it's tomorrow as well. But it's open bar. And I already told Chris, I was like, babe, I'm gonna lift home. Can you give me a ride to back here in the morning? He's like, I guess.
Yeah. I just like
I was already gonna do it.
Fucking threw up for 20 minutes in that bathroom.
Oh.
And then I showered. And then
what did you shoot on top of the vodka water?
She was making, it was, I fucking hate Crown Royale, but it was apple Crown Royale and apple pucker. And just like, I don't know, but it was strong.
I feel like whiskey and vodka do not mix.
No.
Unless you're me and Chris.
And I don't.
Unless you're people. But
I don't drink whiskey.
As a complimentary beverage, they don't mix together. No fucking way.
No. It was the fucking worst. I was such a mess. I threw up everything. I threw up breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Like, it just all... Sorry, guys.
A lot of that going on at my house, too, but for other reasons. Stomach flu reasons.
So we didn't have sex that night. I showered. It was funny. I showered. I remember showering and putting my hair up in a towel, and I collapsed in the bed naked and passed the fuck out. And he was like watching TV and just like, and I was like, good night. The next day, we went on a fucking distillery tour. I was hungover as fuck, and we were at a rum distillery.
Ew, there's rum distilleries?
Yes.
I don't like rum either.
And it was, but well,
very picky with my liquor.
It was stupid because like I was so pissed off because we had paid for this distillery tour. It's all you can drink on the distillery tour, and they come and pick you up. And what did I do? Not drink because I was so hungover.
Yeah, you're just like,
I was done. I
need a banana.
Basically, I kept giving him the shots, and he was like, "I'm pretty drunk right now," and I was like, "It's okay. I'll take care of you like you took care of me last night."
He's like, "It's not gonna happen. Not gonna get like that."
No, he was good. He was a trooper. But we walked back instead of Ubering, and we walked through the city, and held hands, and it was sweet.
It's nice to feel respected, especially on a sex vacation.
Yeah,
that somebody you haven't seen in a long time, and you've reconnected with, and you get that drunk, and they take care of you. And the next day they're not like,
ew, you're disgusting.
Yeah, like that's always the feeling.
Yeah.
And that guilt, and you're like, oh, I was, especially when you get to those points you don't remember shit, you're like, oh, fuck.
So here's
I'm glad he made you feel comfortable and safe.
Here's where the sex comes back in.
Bring it in, girl.
So
strip clubs to puking to more sex.
We get back to the
typical sex vacation.
Exactly. We get back to the hotel room, and he's like, "I'm gonna go get us some ice," and I was like, "Okay."
Oh.
So I went and I showered really quick because it's New Orleans and it's humid, and I just was sweating all day. So I showered real quick, and I brought my purple corset in with me, and I put it on. And like I put the robe on, and he came back, and I was just like lying on the bed in the robe, and he just kind of looked at me.
He's like, you look glossy.
No. He just kind of looked at me, and I still I didn't wash any of my makeup off or anything. Kept my hair. I just kind of washed my body.
Yeah, you need a nice little body shower.
The way I made this move was so weird. The way I did this, it was just so not on track with anything. He was like, "Come cuddle with me," or "Come snuggle," or something, and I like went to move, and I was like, "Oh no, my boobs are hanging out of the robe," and he was like, "Oh, they can hang out," and I was like, "Oh really?" And I just like pulled it all off, and he just went because he saw me in like these hot panties and thigh highs and a corset, and he was just like, "Oh." He just kind of like paused for a moment, and he goes,
"Oops, my boobies fell out."
Oopsie. He was like, "Oh, you're in a corset. I guess we're not watching TV." like that's really where he went, and I was like, No, we're not watching TV.
She's a man-eater.
Man-eater. We did a little corset play.
Okay, you have to. I've never, and I've done a lot of the things. I've never done a corset play. What is corset
so
play?
you wear like a corset with the cincher in the back. And then they can like tie it up for you, and it's kind of like a control thing for them. So if they're like doing it doggy style, they can like pull the strings and like
and make it really tight.
Make it really tight, and it's kind of like the choking sensation.
I was just about to say that. It feels like, to me, it sounds like it might be a little of that kind of
that like hot choking.
I like to
sensation.
do the choking though.
Yeah,
I don't think I like to be choked too much.
I do.
That's right. I know we're the kind of the opposite. I like to do the choking. Chris likes it. Maybe I'll put a corset on him. I don't know if it's gonna work on the opposite.
No,
way.
I think you should let Chris do a little corset control on you. I think that'd be hot for the two of you.
It'd be hard for me to let control. I know it's hard to like flip that style to like
exactly
appease your partner when you're.
But it's okay. You're both switches.
So stuck in your. It's true.
Switch it up a little bit. You guys haven't done it. We did some like sensual massage, like I don't know. I kept my man satisfied.
Girl, yes you did.
And then we went to Thursday. We went to a bunch of plantations, and the last one.
What made you want to go to a bunch of plantations? I was just kind of curious. Even when I called you, it was like, "We're going to a plantation." I was like, "Why? Are you enslaved? What's happening? What's going on down there?"
They're actually really cool to see all the history and stuff. So like one of them we went to, Interview with a Vampire, was filmed at.
Oh, very cool.
Another one we went to, fucking the Beyonce Lemonade videos were all filmed at.
You're like,
and I was like, Beyonce was here, and so was I.
Rope it off. It's historic now. Rope it off. No one's allowed to come in here anymore.
I was walking around. I was like, I ain't sorry.
Keeping it casual.
I ain't sorry.
And Beyonce had been here.
I was like, okay, ladies, now let's get information.
Well, I know like last year you went to New Orleans for the first time.
Yeah.
And, sorry, Nolans.
Yeah, Nolans.
I'm sorry. I said Nevada when I first moved to Nevada, too. Well, it's a Florida thing.
New Orleans.
So what was different this time? Like, were you excited? Do you want to go back again?
I would love to go back again. No,
I
love that city. It's so poppin'. I drank a little bit less despite my Tuesday night version of The Exorcist. I drank a lot less, and I didn't do as much spooky stuff.
Yeah,
because like when Natalie and I went, we went during like Halloween time, and we're doing all like these spooky shit.
No, you're here for Halloween time, girl.
Exactly.
We in Vegas for Halloween time. Just FYI, we've been dropping some little mysterious save the dates on our Instagram. So just save the date, and we'll keep you posted.
Everything was so beautiful. The gardens were so beautiful. But there was this moment between like dinner and when our plantation tour started. We just like sat on this bench by this little pond, and there were ducks and swans, and it was just, there was a thunderstorm rolling in, and all the twinkly lights were hit. It was very romantic.
Yeah.
We were just laying there like cuddled up to each other, just like, because he's a very person who's like always on the go. Okay, like what's the next move? What are we doing next? What's going on next?
Cool.
And for him to just sit there, I even commented on it. I was like, you never just sit here. And he was like, this is why I like where I like to sit. He's like, I like the wild animals roaming around. I like this. I like that. And I was like, and we just kind of like cuddled up to each other.
In front of a TV. I want to sit where life is happening.
We cuddled up with each other on this like park bench with all this beautifulness surrounding us. It was just such a romantic moment.
Aw, I'm glad you had such a great trip.
I did.
When you haven't seen anybody in a while and you go off on some wild sex vacation, it's
I don't think I've ever been on a sex vacation, so I don't know.
I've had a few. I've had some sex vacations visit me. I was their sex vacation. But,
I mean, normally that's me, but I think we got to go. It's almost time for.
It is. It's almost time for Pole Classic. I'm excited in the open bar. We will have to chime in about that next time, but we got Pole Classic stuff to do.
Yeah.
Let's get going, babe.
Till next time.
All right.
Bye.
Girl, that was fun.
Another fun conversation with you.
Yes. If you have any feedback, email us feedback@keepingitcasualpodcast.com.
My Twitter is Breemixed, BREEMIXED.
And I'm at MJ Radio Diva, any social platform.
And don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Keeping It Casual Podcast. You get to see live videos, silly little photos of us.
Mm-hmm, all the dumb photos that we talk about. Anything photo-wise we talk about in the episode, it'll be there.
We look forward to hearing from you.
We'll be back with more gossip about nothing and
everything. Bye.